And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mega Factory. Yeah, we're down here in the tube area. This is the tube room. I'm looking for my rack railers, and I know I built early in the game. I built a rack railer system over here. This is kind of where I was processing my rack rails, and then I picked them up because I wanted to move them. And then I'm drawing a blank. Does anybody out there know what I did with my rack railers? Because they're not in any of the crates that I have over here. So I've looked through the crates here and here. I've looked through all of these. The rack railers are not in there. And I looked throughout my base. You know, I kind of glanced around, walked through my base. I have no idea where my rack railers are. And we need rack rails in a bad way. So I wanted to get those automated. And, you know, I don't have an output over here for them. So I know they're not automated yet. But I have a sinking feeling that I had them in my inventory and I just wanted to put them down somewhere. So I placed them down. But where I placed them down, I could not tell you. I have no idea where they are. So we have to build some new ones. Not that big of a deal, but you know, I like to use the stuff that I have. Now, where would they be? Logistics? Or let's see, rack railer. There they are. Oh, I need 4 macerators for each one of these. Good Lord. Okay. Well, we've got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's enough for 2 rack railers. I think that should be sufficient for 2 of them. And they make rails really, really fast. So I think that's good. Yeah, I cannot for the life of me figure out where my rack railers are. That's so weird. Anyway, moving on. Not worrying about it. So here's iron. Where can I bleed off of iron? So there's copper. Iron is way back in here. I want to take it off a little in the beginning here, just for reasons of space. I don't want to just go out that way forever and ever. So I'd rather come in here and put a rack railer system in here. So if I can't line up that exactly. So if I move over here, I should be able to bring them up like right in here. So tubes. So I'm going to put a huge storage hopper on top of that. And then we're going to go out. And we've got to cut in right in here. And let's see. Yeah, this should work. So this has got to come up. This is going to be a huge storage hopper. And this has got to go down. And we're going to go over and in. So here, this goes up. I hope this is fast enough. We're going to sneak down in here, super build that. This is where the automatic walk-up of a block is kind of cumbersome. So right there and right there. So that's good. Now, I hope that's fast enough. You know, 150 bars a minute. I hope that's fast enough for the rack railer. Will it be fast enough? I do not know. So I want the rack railers on either side of this. And we'll just slap them in any old where. Rack railers. There. Let's put them... Yeah, let's put them here. 50 power per second. Oh, that's kind of a lot. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one. Oh, where can I put this that... No, see, no matter what I do, it's going to be awkward. So, right there is fine. And I'm going to have tubes coming out. And let's line this up like right here. So I'm going to put a huge storage hopper here. Like that. Power. Do I want to do solar or do I want to bring it off of that? It's 100 power per second right there. That's quite a lot of power. Let's put a battery right in the middle. Okay, I want to come down to, so right there. I know that's lined up there. How about here? Oh, it is. Sweet. So I'm going to put a battery right there. I'm going to put one of these down. One of these down. There we go. Now, I want to line that up right there. So that beams in that way. And that beams in that way. There we go. Power to the people. Now, see, these are quick, really fast. It looks like it's able to keep up. Okay, so these can come down like that. And I'm going to go right here with them. And we are going to use some big hoppers for this. We're going to have one there and one there. We're going to have two hoppers. 2,000 slot hoppers. So 4,000 rack rails we're going to be able to build. Because we're going to need so many of these that it's prudent to have a lot of them. Okay, so there is rack rails, and I need to set those filters here. Where is a good spot to throw some rack rails? Right there is a good spot. There we go. Now we are building some rack rails, and I think I don't think I can build a sign because I think that uses tin plate. And I used all my tin plate for lightweight machine housings. Consumables? No. Or is it a self-craft? Consumable sign. Yeah, tin plate. So I'm going to run over my tin plates. My little store of tin plates. Build a sign. Mark these off right there. Let's see. Rack rails. There we go. Because that's essentially, you know, a cargo lift that can do 1,000 down, and that's an 1,000 down. So that's I can go 2,000 blocks with a cargo lift with all those combined. So why did this stop? Aha! Remove only. There we go. And that is enough, I think. I'm going to put 10 in there and see if... It looks like it's perfectly timed. So one tube can feed that at max speed, can feed 2 of these going max amount of speed. Actually, this one is not. Okay, so how about you go this way? Yeah, see, it doesn't like coming out like that. Why is this dropping off 2 at a time? That's the big question. Okay, well, with that... how about if I do it this way? And this way. There we go. A little bit better. Now that this is going full speed, yeah, see, we run out. So both of these full speed, one tube is not enough to keep up with this. It's a problem because that's kind of all we have. I could add a second tube, maybe. A second tube, maybe. How would I add that second tube? I could send it up right here. Like that. And then let's drop down here. I'm going to take that, put you there, and we are going to, come on, go there, out there. Nope. There. Okay, now let's do there. Up. No. Up and in. So now I'm using both lanes of that absolutely max speed. Now, is this going up? It is. So once this fills up, that should slightly slow that iron down. But for now, this is consuming all the iron that we are producing, which, you know, isn't a disaster by any means, but it means that to maximize that rack railer, I'll probably have to increase the amount of smelting I'm doing on iron, because this iron, I'm not sure if this is fast enough. Once this runs out, but I mean, that's a lot. I don't think it'll run out in time, because we had 2, 4, 6, 8,000 iron here, and we're only going to consume about 2,000 over there. No, 4,000. So we've got twice the storage capacity that we're actually able to fill. So once that rack railer system is good, we should be good to go. Now I need to take out that other corner. So it's time to clear this corner. You can see I've got Spider Bro. He's decommissioned. I turned off his lithium supply, so he is no longer getting any power cores. Because I wanted him to do that first. How about our missiles? How many missiles do we have still stored up here? I don't want to take it out. Oh, we still got lots. We got 1,700 there. So we still have plenty of missiles to go through. Okay, so I won't do the corner yet. I want those missiles depleted before I do. Like, as soon as the last missile fires, I want to enable that. I want to time it so the last missile fires and the orbital cannon starts moving over there. Actually, a little before then, because all of these things are going to consume. All the ones that are already spawned are going to consume a lot of missiles before that happens. Because look at them all. These regular missiles don't do nearly as much damage. So I've got heavies now that my last point, my lasers over here have to take out. So you can see the lasers firing already. So this line is done. Trying to improve the performance of the map by dismantling this. That way none of this stuff has to get updates. It's empty, so I will take that. How's my inventory looking? My inventory is still pretty darn full. I've got a massive eye. Nice. How did I manage that? Because as you can see, we're starting to fill up on our pristine stuff. So our pristine eyes are full, and I have 147 in there. These are full with 92 in there. So once this fills up with eyes, it'll start backstuffing with ruined parts. And this is not quite half full yet. So I got plenty of room in there for organic remains. Oh yeah, these things are hurting. I've got this last set back here that will engage when they get really close, and then I got this set back here. Let's see where these won't really come into play. I mean, I would have to have a boss like over the CPH in order for that thing to actually engage. That is a Mark II solar. 405 power per second. You can see we are using a lot of that power. So I might actually lose before I get a chance to fire that orbital cannon. So maybe I dismantled this a little too soon. Maybe I should have just knocked it down to 1, maybe? Because that's a lot of bosses. And it's just a steady stream from this corner, because this is the last corner back here. They're just constantly coming out of here. It's a brutal, brutal system. All right. How many rack rails do we have? Not even full yet. So I need to store up some rack rails and we'll pick it up next episode, where I've got not only rack rails, but I might be ready to maybe clear that corner out. I'll have to see how many missiles I've got. I think about, if I had 100 missiles left in there, that'll probably do it. But the reason I need rack rails will be very apparent next episode, because I've got some chromium and molybdenum ready to go. So let me grab those and smelt the last chromium. And one more. Should be good. Right there. So, 511 chromium, 512 molybdenum. I'm not sure why I got a little hosed on the chromium, but we should have exactly the same amount of each, but we don't, for reasons. Ooh, wow, these are full again already? Nice. Oh, I must have missed that one. Yep. At that, I've got now 27,000 refined resin. This farm is just fantastic. And once this goes down, because these are emptying now, so we got the first ones coming back in here. Once this goes down and picks up, all of those liquefiers should really kick into gear. What it'll probably, depending on where they pick up, it'll probably start feeding it right away. So this system has really worked well. We are farming resin like crazy. Ooh, you see them all dump out at once? That's kind of cool. 40, 40, and 40. So now it is dumping them out. All right, well, that will do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.